What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Empires of the Undergrowth. In between RimWorld series, I figured we'd go back and revisit the old classic. I love this game. Some of you guys love this game. I know you guys have been asking for it, so we're going to continue where we left off on the Insane Challenge with 4.1 Cold-Blooded, or Cold Blood. As you can see, this is where we get into the fire ants, so I'm pretty excited. You know they're my favorite. Let's jump right into it with the Pervasive. Pervasive is the one where they become free if they sit on the tile long enough. Big positive.
This Solenopsis invicta fire ant queen has landed on the edge of a swamp. She may be far from her native habitat, but the fire ants are well known for their ability to adapt. Competition for food will be fierce. She will need to raise an army quickly to compete with the local predators.
Alright, put them back on regular. This is a tough level, I'm not gonna lie. Even on regular difficulty, it's tough. Let's get you guys back down here grabbing some more food. Okay, everybody back. We'll have you guys collect that food. Perfect. Alright, let's get all these guys hatched. Turn off fighting for them. Alright, let's get this opened up.
The colony lies in the shadow of a great titan to the north, an American bullfrog. This large female has found the perfect spot to feed. Sheltered by foliage and in the path of many wandering insects and smaller amphibians, she has no reason to move on. Eventually she will need to be displaced, but for now, the fire ants have more pressing business to attend to. Many of the milkweed plants growing nearby are infested with aphids. Their honeydew excretions present an ideal, energy-rich food source for the fire ants. Aphids far from the nest are vulnerable, however, and are sometimes relocated closer to home where they can be better protected from predators and thieves.
They're sure chatty.
The boggy soil surrounding the nest is lacking in nitrogen and phosphorus, nutrients vital for plants to photosynthesize and grow. To survive in this environment, some have evolved to supplement their mineral diet by trapping and dissolving invertebrate prey.
I think I made a mistake by going this far in. Wanted to make sure we had a whole fleet. Thanks for helping out. Didn't go well now, did it? Alright. Restart that real quick. Hey, I'm not perfect. Plus, like I said, insane difficulty, right?
This Solenopsis invicta fire ant queen has landed on the edge of a swamp. She may be far from her native habitat, but the fire ants are well known for their ability to adapt. Competition for food will be fierce. She will need to raise an army quickly to compete with the local predators.
Put the first one there again. Second one there. I think I'm just going to let them grab all that food while I place these. And then we'll push them up there. Grab that food. Grab it. Let's get you guys out here. See, now we're pre-planning
the colony lies
things.
in the shadow of a great titan to the north, an American bullfrog. This large female has found the perfect spot to feed. Sheltered by foliage and in the path of many wandering insects and smaller amphibians, she has no reason to move on. Eventually she will need to be displaced, but for now, the fire ants have more pressing business to attend to.
Okay, we're good. Let's get in here. Turn off the attack for the regular old home ants.
The ants have uncovered a group of hungry
Where are you
checkered
going?
beetle larvae. The soft grubs
Made
may
that
look
easier.
defenseless, but they have big jaws and appetites to match. The boggy soil surrounding the nest is lacking in nitrogen and phosphorus, nutrients vital for plants to photosynthesize and grow. To survive in this environment, some have evolved to supplement their mineral diet by trapping and dissolving invertebrate prey. Many of the milkweed plants growing nearby are infested with aphids. Their honeydew excretions present an ideal, energy-rich food source for the fire ants. Aphids far from the nest are vulnerable, however, and are sometimes relocated closer to home, where they can be better protected from predators and thieves.
I want to sneak past you. Go away. We're going to see if we can't sneak down early for these aphids.
A six-spotted tiger beetle, Cichindala sexcutata, is on the move near the nest. Its metallic green elytra make it unmistakable, and like its other tiger beetle cousins, long legs give it the speed to chase down small arthropods with ease.
Okay, that's fine. Grab that first one. Okay.
A small colony of Phaedulae maurici big-headed ants have established themselves on a hill to the west. Scavenging for seeds, aphids, and dead insects, they are unlikely to pose a threat to the Invicta colony, if left undisturbed.
I'm not gonna lie, that was rough. How much food you got for us? 15? That's not much. Okay, we're gonna have to scavenge a little bit more. Maybe we could take out some of these jumping spiders. That bullfrog's making some awful noises.
A magnolia jumping spider, Lysoman viridis, has ambushed a fire ant. It prefers to hunt on foliage, where it is less likely to be spotted by predators and prey alike. Out on the ground, it's more vulnerable, but that won't stop it from snacking on lone ants far from the safety of the nest.
Really? You're gonna run away from us? Alright, cool. Yeah, no big deal. No big deal. Just looking for some food is all. Okay. Let's have you guys come back down here. You left the food there. Not exactly what I wanted. Alright, take out the first one quick.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
I was hoping we could knock 2 out. No such luck. Okay, there's 9. Ah, don't even. Alright, we'll get 2 more there. But we'll get everybody up here first. Just kind of grab as much of it as we can. Of course, there's 1 piece left we couldn't get naturally. I'm always hitting the wrong one. Alright. We'll be able to get this one and this one, and then we'll have to move on.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
How do you guys like the green screen for this game? I know I cover up the question mark a little bit there, but hopefully that's alright. Alright, on to the next, and then the next, then we'll probably have to go back outside.
There are intruders in the nest.
Alright, go get them. Beautiful. How you guys making out? Starting to keep up a little bit. Not quite caught up. Ah, I'm always doing that. Not quite caught up yet, but getting there.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Can we get rid of 3? Yep. 4. We might not have to fall back. Very nice. Okay. Back outside temporarily. Oh, whoops.
As the sun sets, the local amphibians begin to emerge from moist crevices near the water's edge. Lone invertebrates will be picked off quickly. The ants should travel in numbers or not at all.
Not at all. Alright, I see you. Not a friendly one. Alright, night's coming, so let's make one quick dive out here.
A bombardier beetle, Brachinus alternans, is hunting for insects outside the nest. It may seem unwise for it to wander so freely amongst the large amphibians that share the swamp at night, but they would do well to leave it alone. This beetle is a master of chemical warfare. The ants have clashed with a bombardier beetle. Feeling threatened, the beetle mixes a cocktail of chemicals that react together, boil, and explode from a valve at the base of its abdomen.
Not very nice sounding, gotta admit. I don't think I want to fight the bombardier beetle. Alright. Toads are coming, so let's get upstairs and grab as much of that food as we possibly can. Ah, yes, they come from inside.
At night, eastern narrow-mouthed toads patrol above ground looking for food. Ants make up 75% of their diet, so the small colony must stay alert. To make matters worse, they are excellent diggers. It's only a matter of time before one tunnels its way into the nest.
I can't remember where they come from either. Whatever you are, I'm sure I'm not gonna like you much.
There are intruders in the nest.
Oh god. My bad.
A fully developed checkered beetle, Enoclerus rosmarus, has been disturbed by the ants. It has the same ravenous appetite and slicing jaws as its juvenile counterpart, but now paired with thick armor plates, it represents a far greater danger to the colony.
Also probably a good amount of food. 28, not a lot. Not what I hoped for anyways. Okay, you're on your way. You'll be here first, actually. Bullfrog is growing in health every day.
A narrow-mouthed toad has burrowed into the nest.
Oh man, these
It may
things
be
hurt.
small for a toad, but its appetite for ants is insatiable. Secretions from its skin burn any that manage to escape its projectile tongue.
Predators are loose in the nest.
Are you coming all the way down?
larvae
Okay.
must be protected.
Alright, gathered a little bit of food off of it. Oh god, you don't need to come out right now. No, no, that's fine. No, you stay back there, honestly. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Okay, that was close and scary. So are you done for the night? I think you are. 10 is just quite simply not worth it. We have nowhere near enough to go through there yet. Probably don't want to be taking on a salamander. Is this worth it? 30? Probably not. Those aphids would sure be nice. Okay, let's see how we fare against this salamander.
Dawn breaks, and the salamanders and toads retire to their damp alcoves to wait out the sun. Only the great bullfrog remains. She sits patiently on her throne, waiting for the next meal to wander by.
Alright. We're taking you out.
The ants must fight.
We want to avoid those bombardier beetles. Oh god. Oh dear god. Go away. Alright. Head out there. Don't get jumped. Easy enough task or no? Those are some crazy sounds. This bullfrog sounds like a crocodile. Can you quiet down a little bit up here? Thanks. Excuse me. What are you? No. Okay. Where are we here? So that'll be 28. Do 35. $35 and then we start upgrading.
The ants will fight to the death.
Oh, but I don't want to. Alright, everybody back out. Going in 2 waves isn't bad, I can live with that. Okay, we are going to need another group of ants for in the home.
The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
Come on, take it out. Okay, once we get a good buildup of food going again, I'm gonna have to set up for some home ants. Now get out of here. Man, I don't want to fight you. Okay. 5 will help. Get that one, head down here. Alright, can we take you out?
A wasp-manted fly,
Very nice,
Climachala
okay.
brunea, has descended from her perch into the path of the ants.
Okay, I wanted that thing to stay
true
away.
mantids, her spiked raptorial forelegs are a perfect example of convergent evolution. Even in small numbers, the fire ants are menacing, but in large numbers, they are virtually unstoppable.
Let's get everybody out here and across. The more aphids we get, the more food we produce on our own, the more self-reliant we are.
By linking themselves together, the fire ants have formed a pontoon out of their own bodies. It stretches from their home territory to a previously unreachable island, giving them access to new sources of food.
No, 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 no. Well, they're dead now.
The ants have been attracted to secretions of nectar produced by a yellow pitcher plant. In order to feed, however, the ants must position themselves precariously over a deep vat of digestive liquid. Waxy deposits on the rim ensure that any ant that steps too far in won't be stepping out again.
Could you not? How about we just pretend that you did, but you actually didn't? Okay. That works for me, dude. That works for me. Alright, I guess down here's our next bet. And I don't see any flying things, which is good. Hopefully we can do this without fighting. Because if we can avoid losing any ants, then we won't have to wait for any more to arrive, you know? Damn
The
it.
ants must defend themselves.
So much for that plan, huh? Alright, we're waiting for some. Not much we can do on that front. Alright, let's try crossing. I don't think there's enough here. Jeez. Ooh. There's 3 left up there? Okay. That'll do. Sweet. Very, very sweet. Alright, so now up here, let's do 5.
The ants have set upon a green
Go
winged
away.
spider, Puccetia viridans. She prefers to hunt on pitcher plants, but out in the open, she loses her advantage. Far from defenseless, however, when threatened she can spit venom up to 30 centimeters from her fangs.
Got just 5 of these guys coming out here. Not a huge fan. Alright. Let's try this. This could go poorly.
There are
that's
intruders
a
in
lot.
the nest.
I figured it would be these guys, but I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be, you know? One of them's down. 2. Okay. About to have a pile of free food. Oh, I'm completely full. Duh.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Once again, dusk sets in over the swamp. Soon, the sandy undergrowth will be teeming with salamanders, toads, and nocturnal beetles.
Yeah, keep digging, please. I'm locked in right now. I'm extremely focused. How are we doing out here? 56? Okay, so we're not quite keeping up out there. That's fine. So much food coming in. Not even funny. It's awesome. Alright. Toads are coming back. So let's get everybody stationed back at home. I think we should be okay on home ants for now. Let's maybe get 2 more started. Down here. I'm sure this guy's going to come through. Okay. So far, you're the most concerning. Oh, 2 of them. Okay. You showed up.
There are intruders in the nest.
And you're cutting through here. That's a no-no. Got another one coming through real quick here.
The battle has begun.
Already done. Let's head out.
Predators are loose in the nest.
Head over
The
here.
larvae must be protected.
If we can pick them off solo, it'll make it a lot easier than when they're all grouped up, right? So I'm going to turn off food for now. Where are you going? Are you going to walk all the way around this way? It's an interesting choice. Okay, another one down. It's taking our guys a long time to get there because I got to walk over all this. Thinking maybe we should group up. Yeah, that was definitely a good idea. Okay, one more. Perfect. Turn food back on, and we'll head all the way through. You guys are back to collecting. Might give you 3 more. Just kind of preemptively. Wish I could dig this out or something.
For the swamp amphibians, the nighttime feast is over. Toads give way to tiger beetles, and the ant colonies step up their activities. If the fire ants are to stand any chance of establishing a long-lasting empire, they must grow quickly. There is no time to waste.
I want to dig through here, and then we're going to go attack one of these colonies, I think. At the very least, we're going to strike at their aphids. Probably go for these guys first. I figure we'll take these guys out, and then we can start sending smaller groups up to here and here to slowly pick away at that while we're gone.
There are intruders in the nest.
Okay, let's have you guys sit up top here. There's still one up here. That's very annoying. Okay, we're gonna have to take you out. Oh, we are under attack.
The fire ants have encountered a tribe of Monomorium minimum black ants. These tiny little ants may seem feeble, but the Invicta colony would do well to treat them with caution. Although primarily scavengers, they are armed with powerful chemical secretions and have been known on occasion to invade fire ant nests.
Not today. Okay, we're gonna have to take you out. Or I guess we can just turn off food. Yeah, we'll just leave the food off for now. Alright, we're gonna have a little bit of a fight up front, so let's go ahead and get some of that out of the way. Gotta watch, make sure they're not invading again. We're gonna head straight there. If these guys kind of swoop in from behind, that could be a real pain. If these guys launch an attack, that could be a real pain too. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. I think we can get to the queen before they get to us, though.
The colony is almost defeated. The Invictor army must press their advantage.
Oh, this isn't good. Stay up there.
The little black ants fought to the last to defend their queen. Now the Invictor colony will enjoy the spoils of war. Defenseless larvae from the vanquished colony will be carried home and fed to the victor's own hungry brood.
Oh, damn, they beat us out of here. That's crazy. Oh, I didn't want to fight you. Really? Go here. Let's do a bit of upgrades. Jesus. That thing did not want to die. Can't say I blame it. Okay, we're gonna sneak all the way down here and grab the aphids. And then we're actually gonna pillage the nest. Alright, so you'll be the last one to go up.
The big-headed ants now have a super soldier caste to justify their name. At huge economic cost to the colony, these frenzied champions have been raised for one purpose: to crush the fire ants.
There they are. Does that mean they're coming for us? It sure does. Jesus.
A raiding party of big-headed ants are stealing aphids. They must be stopped.
They get away with more than 2? 3? I think they got away with 3. Oh, they're still trying. And succeeding. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Yeah. Not so much. Okay, but they did get some, and some is too many. Yeah, see, that's a problem. Oh. I didn't even notice this. Hopefully they back off soon. I would very much like to be able to go and raid that other nest. Alright, we're up to 57. Oh god, why? Why did you feel the need to show up, huh? We don't want you. Is this just going to be constant now? You've got 8 up there. So a couple of those are definitely ours. Obviously, we want to do all the level 12s first because with the fire ants, a level 12, or a level, yeah, level 12, level 3, gets an extra ant on each spot. Okay, there's a bunch more. Are you going to make us attack you? Wasn't really planning on it today. But I guess you've left us little choice.
An ant has fallen victim to a carnivorous plant.
Forgot to turn off the feeding thing. I really wasn't hoping to attack these guys until after I'd pillaged the other nests, but I suppose they had other plans. Could create another unit. Could just send these 10 over. I don't know that I could, actually. Ah. Okay. Walk away, buddy. Walk away. See if we can't grab the other ones. If we can, that cuts off a huge food supply for them.
Night approaches,
Uh-oh.
and the predators of the day give way to their nocturnal counterparts. As they encroach on colony territory, battles must be chosen wisely. Spread too thin, the fire ants could find themselves quickly overwhelmed.
Okay, everybody back home.
Defenseless caterpillars exposed on the underside of leaves are a welcome snack for the passing fire ants. The colony should take advantage while it can. Few meals surrender so willingly.
Alright, looks like we're upgrading some more. We have 78 right now, which is pretty nice. Okay, we officially have every aphid on the map. There we go, toad arrival. And there's no point in sending you guys up there. Where are you coming from first? Show yourselves. Probably up here or up here. Nope. These will be the first ones we fight, though, I'm sure.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
I think we're going to be fighting more than one at a time. No, you're going to walk your whole way around? You're not.
The ants will fight to the death. Predators are loose in the nest.
Oh god.
The
Just
larvae must
hang out
be
by
protected.
the queen. Okay, we've got you. Everybody head back to the queen. We're fine. I'm very sure that we're fine. Three more full health. God, these guys are working so hard to keep up. It's just impossible. Okay. That's going to be a ton of extra food. Let's get us all the way back up. I mean, we got nothing to worry about food-wise right now. I'm even going to send them for a quick run down here. Send these guys back outside. Send these guys down here. We might even be able to collect all of this in one shot. I think we will. Okay.
Staving off another night of attacks, the Invicta colony once again proves its strength. Despite this victory, there is yet one obstacle that stands in its way. Ever present, the bullfrog looms over the ants. The beast must be defeated.
We're running out of ant room here. Okay. Let's start clearing
The
house.
ants must defend themselves.
Yeah, go away. Okay. So here next. Struggling hard. Oh, we have nobody left over there. Okay. Wow, we're up to 111. $50 aphids is crazy. That is a crap load of aphids.
A wingless parasitic wasp, Dasimutilla occidentalis, more commonly known as the red velvet ant, has wandered into Invicta territory.
I call it the dead
Although
ant.
not on the hunt for fire ants, it will defend itself if threatened. Armed with an extremely powerful sting and displaying bright warning stripes, most creatures give it a wide berth.
Well, we're not most creatures, are we? But I think we are going to have to leave this episode here. We are pushing an hour, and you know me, I like to keep my episodes an hour or less, so the next one might be a little bit short, but nonetheless, we are going to have to call it. I'll finish clearing these two out, and then we will pause and continue from here. All right. And then in the next one, I don't know that this is even really worth it, unless we got a whole pile of ants already in the base. But, as I was saying before, I'm going to pause it here. That is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you want to see more of this game, please, by all means, tell me. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.